Hey guys, how are you? I am Sidhartha Mohanty and you are watching Thought Market Leader. So today I have a very interesting topic to discuss. This is about sustainable housing. So what do you mean by sustainable housing? So what does it take to make a house sustainable? I mean, we have been staying since long in the concrete houses, I mean, we say that, oh, these are concrete jungles, concrete forests, built everywhere. Wherever you go these days, you'll find concrete houses, in rural or semi-urban or urban cities. You will find everywhere there are large apartments, buildings being made and made with the help of concretes, because these are very strong to build floors and which is very strong in terms of strength, right? And why don't we consider this concrete as sustainable? Because you know what, when you talk about concretes, these are something like, which actually produces 2.8 billion tons of carbon dioxide. I mean, which is almost 4 to 5% of the world's greenhouse total. I mean, 4 to 5% of the total world's greenhouse emissions, and that's quite large. I mean, then once you hear these numbers, then you will start thinking about climate. You will start thinking about greenery. You will start thinking about how to save our climate and blah blah. There are so many things that it comes to our mind. So let me go back to the housing thing. And now you heard about concrete, right? So we have been seeing that a lot of people these days, even the government and a lot of people, have started building sustainable houses. Just imagine a house which is just 15 into 15 or maybe 20 into 20 square feet, having three people. You can stay with a sustainable, solar powered. You have set up solar powered panels on the roof, and you get purified water, which is, of course, which is solar powered. And then you get sustainable food from the nearby farmhouse, and the waste is getting recycled and is managed. Okay, and there are so many benefits. These are energy efficient, and you get to see the small mini micro grids, that helps in electricity, and then you have so many things run by solar, right, nearby areas. So, and these are earthquakes protected or floods protected. I have seen from the internet, when I googled and researched a little bit about sustainable housing, that there are a lot of companies who have done such kind of houses. One of the companies I remember, this company name is Modulus Tech, and this company is from Pakistan, and they are doing wonderful work. I really liked what they do, and they have won a lot of awards from United Nations, and they support sustainable development goals. And they are working on very exciting projects worldwide. There are 1.6 billion people across the world who actually in the lack of access to such kind of houses. And now the government and private participation, the investments that is required in the next couple of years is something in trillions, like more than $10 trillion would be spent or likely to be spent in the next couple of years to build such kind of houses, because there are so many problems across the world. You see that there are floods happening. You see that there are earthquakes happening in Japan or in so many countries. You will see that during flood, people face a lot of problems. They'll lose their houses, and then they migrate to different places, and government take a lot of steps, actions again for this. And we as private bodies and we as individuals, how do we innovate something which is helpful for these people? People who are staying across near to the coastal locations, areas where they would be definitely beneficial about all this. So I think migration is one thing, because people are traveling, people are migrating from rural areas, very interior places, to urban and cities because of the jobs, and there are so many livelihoods happening across cities. So that is one. And because we have less houses everywhere, how do we build houses for those people who are migrating? Because we see concrete houses everywhere, but how do we build such houses which is like do it by yourself, which is a very small self-packed kind of a self-made houses. You can actually fold it like, you know, the IKEA furniture. You know, you can do it by yourself, right? You just fold it, and all these parts are structured, and you just make a furniture out of it. And similarly, why can't we make a house from such materials and such tools? This is really interesting. I think Modulistic is doing this, building these flat packed houses. I really like the concept. I think you will get a lot of companies like this who are really innovating, and the entrepreneurial spirit is getting hotter day by day. And you will see that entrepreneurs are coming up, and they are building nice innovations, technologies to build such kind of sustainable houses. And I'm sure such kind of innovations will definitely help people around the world, and we live in a better society, in a sustainable society, without destroying the future the abilities or the capabilities of future generations, okay, to live on their own, because we should be taking care of all this. And that's why sustainability is very, very important these days. I am just giving you an example of housing, and there are so many other things that has to be sustainable in nature. So I would like to stop here, and would like to ask all of you that what is that is very important for you to become sustainable. I mean, if I give an example of housing, then what is your definition of a sustainable house, and which are the things that you want to see in a sustainable house? If you want to build a sustainable house, how will you build it? And do you have any concepts or fundamentals for it? And if you have done a little bit of research, or if you already know this, so let's share this with our friends and communities in the families, so people may be aware about this. And I think we can build a livable society which is pollution free, completely green, and sustainable in terms of living standards, right? I mean, there is a saying that we need bread and a house on the top of us, and clothes, right? So housing is very, very important. Similarly, we have a sustainable clothing, we have a sustainable food. So there are three things these are very important for a human being to live in a completely happy society. And let's build it together. I'm sure you will come up with a lot of ideas like this, and share this video across people, and people may come up with a lot of ideas to build sustainable societies and communities. And please share this, and please don't forget to like this video, and share this with your friends, and keep subscribing and keep watching. I will meet you in the next video with something interesting, maybe some new topic. And please tell me if you want to hear something from me in some new topics. I would like to talk about that, and I will do some research what topics you are giving me. And let's meet in the next video. See you till the next video, and take care. Bye bye. See you.